Well, welcome back to the channel, everyone. I just wanted to do a really quick, quite a low budget video actually. I just got a new bit of kit and I thought I'd just talk you through it because I've never actually shown one of these on this channel. You see it all the time on the NuFish channel, but I've never used one because I've never felt the need to get one. But I'm doing a lot of feeder fishing this winter at Boddington. I've got a few other matches coming up and I thought I'm going to get one because I keep banging the drum about protecting my pellets from the wind and the rain and stuff. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to treat myself to an AQUALOCK and find out what all the fuss is about. So, as you can see, got myself an AQUALOCK side tray. Now, this is NuFish's legendary product, really. It's a phenomenal product that has been around, I think Mick says, 10 years. It came from an idea. He went and started fishing abroad, and match anglers, feeder anglers, were using these sturdy box trays, essentially the same with a lid, but they were sturdy. So Mick went and bought one, went to Ireland with it, realised it was a nightmare to carry because obviously in Europe a lot of the guys are fishing where you don't have to walk, whereas we have to walk, and in Ireland you have to walk. So Mick set about coming up with his own version because he saw the fact that there was mileage for something like this. So he came up with this fabric version that collapses. So when you take that off your box, it collapses flat, and look how flat that goes. So it goes in a side pocket, side tray, side tray pocket on your bag, in a net bag, but then it opens out. And the rest, as they say, is history. And it has been one of NuFish's long-established products, one of the best-selling products. Even today, I mean, this is 10 years old, and other than a few cosmetic changes, it is essentially the same tray as the one that it did at the start. And even to this day, it is still flying out of our warehouse. So I thought I'm just going to shine a bit of light on it because it's a fantastic product, and one that I'm very much looking forward to using, actually. So yeah, this is the AQUALOCK. Obviously, it's a pretty standard size. You can sort of gauge that. I use a Inception, so you can see the sort of width of it there. And then we've got two leg brackets that slide on this rail. Now these supplied with different inserts. Obviously if you take the inserts out, that's 36mm for 36 larger leg frame boxes, larger leg profile boxes should I say. Mine's a 30mm, so you need the blue insert, comes with a grey insert, and then obviously you can it's got like a green insert as well. So different coloured inserts there, so it fits a load of different boxes. It has a leg knuckle on this side as well, which it's for a support leg, which is supplied. The support leg is supplied, but you don't actually need one with an AQUALOCK, but it's there in case you want to put an accessory on it. You could put a roost on the leg or anything like that, but I've just gone for a little mushroom on a little stubby sort of accessory threaded arm there. Perfect. I always put my landing net handle on this side of my side tray, and that's going to work an absolute treat. But yeah, the big thing, like I say, is it doesn't need a support leg, as you can see. So even like when you're a feeder angler and you've got loads of ground bait in there, it's still, well, it's going to tip your box over before it falls over. Look, it's rock solid, that is. I'm putting a lot of weight on that, no problems at all. So that's a brilliant feature about all of our side trays, to be fair. The AQUALOCK Combi, 60/40, the Slim, and the AQUALOCK Original like this. Absolutely brilliant for that. These leg blocks are amazing, how he's designed them so that they're self-supporting. Obviously this is fully adjustable, as in these slide up and down this rail, so whether your leg centers are closer together or slightly further apart, you're going to get them on there, no problem. But then the magic is in here. So other ones of these that I've tried in the past, mentioning no names, they're either open or they're shut. Whereas this one, it's got these tensioning pistons. See these little, like, I don't know what you call them, ferrules I guess. So that one like loosens it and tightens it, and there's one on each piston arm. So you can set it as stiff as you want, and then you can set it into whatever position you want. So say if you're fishing and there's some driving rain coming in this way, obviously you can have it low like that, or even lower if you wanted. Or if you are on a more of a clear day, you can have it wide open. But the fact that it stays, I know it's a simple point, but many of these don't, but this one does. So you can position it exactly where you need it, and like I say, if there's rain or wind or whatever hitting this, your bait and everything in here is all protected. So brilliant system, like so. And then, like you said, if you're, let me just demonstrate, if I'm sitting on here and I need my landing net, you can literally just close it, net your fish. So brilliant stuff. Now inside we've got a few different features. You've got these pockets along here. Again, I believe these have probably been copied very much since, but you can put scourges in there, you can put little bits and bobs in here, your phone, spare hook lengths, all that can be up there out the way, so you can leave this area for your bait, which I think is a nice feature. So plenty of space there. You could get easily 6 3-pint tubs in there, plus a few other bits. I know 2 of our folding ground bait bowls will go across there. Obviously you've got the drainage eyelets there, so the water can drain out. But I mean, it's brilliant. It's super tough material. These, I mean, one thing about the AQUALOCK Side Tray that is very evident is how many of the old ones you still see on the bank. There are dozens and dozens of these that are battered and bruised but still going strong. Like, they might look a bit tight, but they're still in full working order now. Many of the anglers who buy one of these have had them for years and years and years. And all this welding and whatever stitching and stuff that they've had done on this is proper top notch. So as I mentioned, that folds up flat, so you can store it nice and strong. And then another nice little feature that I think is really nice is this little measure along here. And now I think, again, you've seen this on other side trays since, but it was NuFish who came up with this idea to print this on here. And when you're like me and Mick, tie our hook lengths long and then shorten them on the bank, and having this is an absolute gem of an idea. 50 centimetres is probably the most common you would use as a feeder angler, so you've got the 50 centimetre mark there, or 20 inch if you're a glebe man. Look, perfect for the glebe. Yeah, so there you go, that's the AQUALOCK Side Tray. And I just thought I'd quickly do a quick overview on that, because like I said, I've just trekked myself to one because I'm doing a bit of feeder fishing and I thought I need to get one of these. One thing about it that is worth saying, obviously your side tray would normally be flat across here, so you do need to consider that with the height of your seat box. That's going to be fine for me because I'm feeder fishing. It's going to be just perfect for filling my feeder, loading my method, etc. But if you have low legs down here, then this may not be high enough for you, so you may need slightly longer legs just to bring that up, to bring your bait within striking distance. I know Mick has some dedicated legs for his AQUALOCK that he puts here, and they're a bit longer, so these 2 legs are a bit longer on his box. Let me just do that without the sun. Yeah, his 2 legs on this side are that bit longer, so he can get his tray up a bit higher. So that's just one thing to consider. But yeah, absolutely phenomenal bit. I mean, look how solid that is. I'm literally putting weight on that. Brilliant system, great product, absolute winner, and I can't wait to get this dirty.